Hi, this is Brandon Splay from ThirstGym.com. Today we're talking about an exercise called the heels elevated deep squat alternating lat pull down. What you're going to need for this is a cable machine with two handles that can alternate so they can work independently, and something to elevate your heels. I prefer a ramp so you can get your whole foot on there, but if you absolutely have to, you can use 5 10-pound plates so that just your heels are elevated, but being in a full ramp would be preferred. You're also going to want these above your head, and we'll kind of explain where we're going to go from there. We've got the same weight selected. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the handles just like the exercise implies. We're going to get a deep squat. We want our feet right underneath our hips, so we don't want to be in a wide stance here, just shoulder to hip width. We're going to get down into our deep squat position. As I'm in that position, my arms are going to stay long the whole time, and then we're going to alternate our pull downs here back and forth, trying to make sure I stay heavy on my heels. And as I do this, I prefer to supinate to help improve some posterior expansion on the backside from the upper body. And we're just gonna go back and forth, so we're getting some good quality rib movement. I'm in that deep squat pattern, improve my mobility of my hips. So this is a good full body exercise to improve how you move. So the reason I prefer this activity is if I've got somebody that struggles to squat low, one, we can get them comfortable in that deep position with their whole foot on the ramp and being in that position. But then also it's going to open up the back side of the pelvis, but also the back. That's why I talked about the supinated part. That's going to help open up the back a little bit. And then the alternating part is going to make sure that our ribs can kind of move back and forth through a lateral flexion, just like they would whenever we go to walk or do things. That's going to help restore some motion upstairs as well, and hopefully get people feeling good. The only thing to be cautious here is if you got somebody that's got pain going overhead for any reason, this would be an activity to avoid. But otherwise, if they can put their hands overhead with no issues, no previous shoulder issues, should be good. The one thing you will find with this activity is because you're holding that deep squat position, some people might feel some tension in their knees. So just make sure you understand the population you're working with, that they can hold a deep squat position. Usually being elevated, it's going to make things go a little bit smoother, but just make sure that's something you keep in mind as well. Now, when it comes to repetitions, this is something I'm not crazy on terms of strength. I use this as more of like a restorative exercise for athletes that come in that are tight. And we work this for a couple blocks to truly try to open them up and get them moving well. And then we're good to move on to chin-ups, lat pull-downs, and things that now I feel that they're moving a little better. We can really try to build some true strength. So think of this as almost like an active mobility drill. Doesn't mean you take it easy. You can still load the weight up as long as you can maintain good position. But just keep in mind that I like this for higher rep ranges, 8, 10, maybe even 12 per side if you want to get crazy, and anywhere from 2 to 4 sets. Again, can't recommend enough using a squat wedge if you have one, but an awesome lat pull down variation that you probably haven't thought of that's really just going to help you move and feel better. Got any questions? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks. Have a great day.